Okay, guys, so content I know is super important on Amazon. I wanted to know a little bit about like how can I really make sure my content is optimized? Because if I'm going to take the time to put something good on Amazon, I want to make sure I'm doing it the right way.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to say about that?
Go for it.
Yeah, so with content, to your point, it's very much where your consumer is going to go and look at their product. Right. So the importance of that one page and really optimize that page for the consumer experience and having everything there that the consumer needs is so important.
Right.
The consumer journey, Amazon's obsessed about that. So really, when you think of content, you really think of the titles, the bullets, the short descriptions. On the product detail page, you want to make sure that they're flowing well, but you have the right high volume keywords in them that ultimately will bring organic traffic to the sites. But then also the importance of the A+ content, the below the fold content, which is really where you can leverage strong digital assets, and you could have lifestyle images that you can use that really highlight what are the features of your brand. So when a consumer is looking for that information, they have it right there. And so the conversion rate for having optimized content, Amazon says is anywhere from 3 to 11%. That really doesn't highlight the importance of it, because really you have this one page where you can really maximize and try to speak to your consumer. So that's very key, and you don't want to miss out on that.
Okay, interesting. So, but I know that, so enhanced content, or it's A+?
A+ enhanced content, yeah.
Got it. So that's the stuff that sits, you're saying it sits below, and it gives you details about the comparisons between products and all that. I know there are brand stores too, and that's different, right? That's a different place on Amazon.
Yeah, you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, sure. So a brand store, the best way to think of it is basically a site within a site. So a brand store, the idea is that a customer can come, they're not necessarily ready to go to a specific product yet, but they're more in research mode. They're interested in your brand, so they can see the whole product family, they can see different lines you have. And it's really a place to showcase that. Honestly, the most similar comparison would be your own direct-to-consumer site. Yeah. So if we can essentially replicate the direct-to-consumer site experience on Amazon, that's a pretty good standard to have.
Right.
There are other benefits. We can actually track data through the brand store. So it gives us, if you think of a kind of traditional sales funnel where you have very sort of low intent browse behavior at the top, very high intent ready to purchase behavior at the bottom. The brand store kind of gives us a place in the middle to actually speak to the customer, to lock them into that brand, and to get them out of the organic search. Because in organic search, even typing your own brand, you're still going to sometimes see competitors. So we want to lock the customer into that branded experience, and we want to make sure they go to the brand store, to a product detail page, and then to purchase, and then they never see a competitor product from there on out.
Right.
In that journey.
So competitors can't be on a brand, another person's or another company's brand.
It's you own it, it's your content, it's your brand, and it's very customizable. So Amazon's gotten a lot better with this in the last year. They used to be pretty lame, pretty templatized. It's a pretty good experience if you do it the right way and you put time and effort into it. Right. It's a pretty good customer experience, and it also, a brand store shouldn't be static. So it's not you build it and you walk away for a year. You should be updating it based on new product launches, based on seasonality, based on promotions. It should really be kind of a living, breathing site. And customers that are loyal to your brand and are coming back over and over again are going to get a different experience every time related to those things I just mentioned.
Right. So as far as the brand store, I'm trying to think of this. Is it kind of just upload images? I mean, can I just go through and design it on my own? Or?
So video, images, content, it is templatized like everything on Amazon,
right?
But the templates have gotten better, more flexible, so you can really get a lot more creative than you used to.
Okay, interesting. That was like the basics, right, of content.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that's like up and coming, or anything that's sort of new going on?
Yeah, so I would say video. Obviously video has been an option on Amazon for a decade, but they're really getting behind video in a major way. So both in search and on detail pages, video is going to become more and more prominent. They're putting a lot of resources into video. There's now live video options, there's static video, there's a lot of different things that can be done. And especially on mobile, people do not like reading copy or even scrolling through images. It's an annoying experience. A video is worth 1,000 images on mobile. So video, and then also kind of related to video, 360 images.
Yeah.
So 360 images are really just being tested on the platform. You can do them in a couple categories, but it's not an automated process. You have to run through an actual human at Amazon to get them uploaded right now. That's all going to change. It's going to become automated. And again, on mobile, if you can pick up your phone and just spin that that photo and see all the angles, see the product open, closed, in use, in different kind of going through different stages of the use case in a single experience, it's way better. And over 50% of search now on Amazon is done on mobile. So it's really critical that you have a great mobile experience as well as desktop experience.
Right.
And so I would say video, 360 photography, if you're doing it right now, you're ahead of the curve. In 12 months, it's going to be ubiquitous.
And just to end this segment, I would say when it comes to video, I think the key is to keep it short and sweet. So consumers don't want to look at long videos unless it's a complex product detail page or a product. So 30 seconds is a good rule of thumb when it comes to video in general. Is just keep it short, keep it sweet, really highlight the key features of that product.
Okay, yeah, that's interesting.